Hi, my name is Mel Bryden and I'm the head of the junior school here at St Luke's Grammar School at DY. We're really excited to be a part of this hands-on learning initiative to see what happens when our students are engaged with more learning objects and materials and resources. We're really hoping to see if that helps them to become more engaged in the classroom, if it helps them to connect more with the learning outcomes and the content being presented. And we're also really keen to hear from teachers about their experience with the learning objects and resources and how they find it for their teaching.
Student engagement, I think, is getting more difficult. From when I first started teaching, it was a lot easier to engage students and to keep them engaged for longer periods. I'm finding that over the years, students are getting more distracted, more distractible, and it's more and more challenging to make sure I find activities that, one, teach what I need to teach and give students different options how to learn, and then make sure they stay engaged for the entire lesson.
It's important to have both technology and hands-on concrete materials. If you start with the concrete materials to help the students understand the concepts, that then you can use the screens and technology to provide differentiation for more sort of independent practice of those skills and concepts that they've already learned.
I'm most looking forward to being able to use my imagination and build things and being creative and having challenges to try and face. So I'm excited to have lots of challenges that I have to work with my friends to try and succeed.
I've always liked hands-on, because I just think it's more engaging for us. When you're just watching the teacher stand up on a slideshow, we're all like leaning and trying not to fall asleep. But with hands-on, you can enjoy all the different stuff, for example, counters and stuff. Those are always fun, and dice.
I'm particularly interested in our Year 6 project because I find that leading into high school, our Year 6 teachers often drop off some of those hands-on learning materials. So I'm really keen to see if bringing those back will help our levels of engagement with students.
As a Year 6 teacher, sometimes we forget that they're still children, and the idea of play or playing with materials to manipulate things was really positive for my class. I found that kids had a lot of enjoyment, and I found a lot of benefit from the reflections we had after the lesson. I think using the materials and then reflecting on the purpose was really positive for my class. So I think definitely allowing that opportunity for your kids to reflect and think about why they're doing things, how they've done things is really, really impactful.
I think it was easy to understand with the blocks because we got to look around at everyone else's and it just made the lesson more fun and easier. I would love to do more of the hands-on learning in my class because it's just a really fun way to learn.
I found that my students really enjoyed the hands-on learning. I loved seeing them creating and making the different Lego pieces. I find that the Lego science really made the learning a lot deeper and the students seemed to really enjoy it, especially my quietest students. They were really getting involved, which was good.
I'd really like to thank everyone involved in the hands-on learning initiative. It's been so fantastic to see both the learning outcomes for our students and the high levels of engagement that they have, and for our teachers just expanding their ideas around how these materials and resources can be used in their teaching and the joy that they can get from seeing their students learning so well and being so engaged.